Alright, good morning ATP 123. This is Corey coming to you from his home, where he would love to do nothing else but teach you guys how to use Kontakt or some other things you can actually do in Kontakt besides just sampling or playing keyboards or getting sounds. You can actually create your own sounds and create your own instruments in this VST. So, the thing I'm going to show you today is how to sample a sound and map it through your keyboard without losing time and making it melodic, if you would say. So, let's get to it. Let's open up Logic. Actually, I don't need these open. Let me just close these real quick. Hey, it's gonna take up some of that time that we gotta use. And fit to MP3. Do not use this. Actually, I'm gonna leave that open. Close out my iTunes, and we're good. Okay, Logic. We're gonna open up a new session. Of course, it gives you the options of using software instruments, audio, external MIDI, drummer, guitar, bass, but that's not what we're focusing on. So I'm going to go ahead and select 3 instruments because I like 3. As you can see, I have not downloaded the Logic expansion pack or whatever. It's because I have Kontakt. Who needs that? Man. Even though Bravo told us to do it, I don't need it because the school has it. Alright. But I do need this. The tracks. What we're gonna do, select one of the software tracks, and we're gonna go to, I don't even know the inspector view. See, I don't even know the technical names for this stuff. So I'm gonna go right here where it says ePiano. ePiano is pretty much the default software instrument that Logic always brings up anytime you select a software instrument. So we're gonna select these little arrows right here. I'm gonna go down to AU Instruments, Native Instruments, Kontakt 5. I'm gonna open up a stereo channel. Do my Bravo skit. Alright, here we have Kontakt. Libraries, some of the browser options. You can access the browser option by selecting Browse. That's this little folder right here. Select it again. Alright, library. Everybody pretty much got all this stuff. I actually got extra instruments, MK sensations, great piano doll. Plug in, whatever. Alright, so right now I'm going to actually close this window because we need samples. So let's check out some of the stuff I got already downloaded. I'm going to do Mary J. Blige, Be Without You. No, I do not have copyrights for this. So, it's whatever. Let's hear them. That's Mary J. Blige, Be Without You instrumental. And I also have acapella. One of my favorite songs. Alright, and I also have this little guy. It says complete 10 instructions audio extractor. And why this, you may ask? ATD 103. So finally bet you recognize that voice. That complete the licenses we need. So yeah, bravo, I sampled your voice, and you will be hands-on into this project. Alright, so let's go back to Logic. First thing first, in order to sample something in Kontakt, it needs to be in wave form. So my samples that I downloaded are MP3, so I need to turn them into a wave. So for right now, I'm just gonna do this acapella one of Mary J. Blige. Just drag it in. Don't have to import. Make sure we got something. I wanna be with you, gotta be with you, need to be with you. I wanna be with you too, girl. Man, sexy ass, even at that age. Alright, okay, so let's actually find what we want to sample in the song. We can actually close that browser out. Listen to it again. I think that's good enough. Just that little part. Command T it, split it up. At 86 that, don't need it. Want to hear this again? I wanna be with you, gotta be with you, need to be with you. And if you notice, it's pretty much panned. It's a lot of automation going on with just this little part. It goes from the left speaker to the right speaker, actually to the right speaker to the left speaker, and back to the right. I wanna be with you, gotta be with you, need to be with you. I haven't dug real deep into this, so I'm not sure exactly how to get it back to mono in Logic. I can do it in Pro Tools, but not Logic yet. So there goes your next lesson in Logic, bravo. So let's take this and let's make it a wave. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go to File. We're gonna go to Export. One region as audio file. Select that. And we're gonna call it Be With You Sample. Of course, save format as a wave. You can do AIFF or CAF. I'm not sure what that is, but we're gonna do a wave. Be 16-bit. I believe you can go 32-bit floating, but we're just gonna stick with 16 for now. Bypass all plugins. I don't have plugins. Include audio tail. Include volume and pan automation. Since I pretty much imported the file as is and didn't actually do any kind of panning, we don't need to select that. Alright, and where will we save this? Let's go to my desktop. I have a desktop folder and I have a Bravo sample folder. Let's try Bravo sample folder and save. Now let's make sure it's there. Be With You sample. I wanna be with you, gotta be with you, need to be with you. Oh, she wants me. Alright. So you can actually bring this over. Let's bring back Logic back up. I don't know my way around. So I want to minimize this now. Let's bring this up. I'm sorry. I want points taken off our inspector view. Now we're going to select Kontakt again. And here we go. Kontakt. Let's find our sample. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop this in. Now, I already have my MIDI board hooked up to the computer, and let's see if we can actually get something out of it. Right now, I'm not getting anything. Wonder why. Oh, because my track's not armed. Cool. Alright, one thing you already noticed, every time I push a key, I'm getting I'm getting a trigger from the sample, but the time is either too slow when it goes low, or too fast when it goes high. And I'm just having too much fun with that. Alright, how do we fix this? First, we go into edit mode. That's the little wrench right there. Bam, 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 bam. Edit mode. Alright, first thing I want to do, I actually want to trim this down a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit of time before that sample actually hits its first transient. So we're just going to move this S over. Cool. Alright, so we can get out of wave editor. Let's go to our source. This thing it's a mode switch, and pretty much gives you different options. First thing we're going to go to is the time machine, and by doing that, it automatically pretty much takes your sample and pretty much spreads it around the whole keyboard at the same time. So now I'll be able to play the sample at a selected time, which I haven't selected yet, but we're just gonna forget about that. Alright, so at a higher key. If you notice that the time hasn't changed, everything's pretty much locked in. So I can even chord now. A little choir. Cool. And you can take notice with the little MIDI board right here, what I'm actually touching. Pretty cool. Alright, you can actually go to our mapping editor and you see that I don't forget what the name this thing called time machine has already spread out the sample for us from C1 all the way to C8, 8 octaves. Actually 9 octaves because it's negative C1 to 8. But who cares about that? You guys don't care. Alright, so next, how do we... Well, actually, if y'all can take a look at this, every time I touch a key, the sample wants to continue. There's no cutoff. By pushing keys, the only way you can cut it off is by releasing the note. Let's actually fix that. I want it to be kind of melodic. I want to be able to go across my whole keyboard without the sample actually stopping. So how do we fix that? this little button right here, legato. Let's touch it. Let's try it. And you can see the sample continues. It doesn't stop, and I'm able to go up keys and go down keys without me slicing the actual sample. I'm able to go up and down the keys. All right, so let's see. All right, there's another thing that we actually want to do with this sample. If you notice that it still has its regular dynamics in the song. Mary would go up and down with "I wanna be with you, gotta be with you." That dynamics. All right, what we want to do is go to Tone Machine, and one thing I love about Kontakt, they do have like certain presets that pretty much knocks out all the hard work when it comes to like timing and velocities. So so now by going to the Tone Machine, I'm able to play that same sample and it will stay in one key. Kind of robotic, right? It's almost like a vocoder. I'm not sure many of you guys know what a vocoder is. Um, it's one of those keyboards where you're talking to a mic and going off of what you play on your keyboard, that tone would come out of the speakers with a synthesizer. So see, I already sounds like a great beat. Just need the drums. Ernest, looking at you. Yeah. All right. So, like we said, it's still kind of robotic. But what if you don't want it to be that, that slow or whatever, and your beat is at a different time? Well, we have this little knob, speed knob, allows you to adjust. Or you can slow down. If you have a controller, everything in Kontakt is assignable. So by two clicking or right clicking on the speed knob, you can actually assign an automation. Right now I'm going to select learn, and I'm going to use the modulation knob on my keyboard, and you can actually see it moving down here. So in real time I can adjust the speed to what I want. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, next thing I want to show you in Kontakt, you're also able to assign LFOs, envelopes, anything to this sample. By simply going open up your browse window by clicking this again, you can go to modules and you have different LFOs, sine triangle, rectangle, sawtooth, random, whatever you like, envelopes, glides, and you can also send hardware into it. You also have compressors, tape saturator. One thing I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna get to all these things. Not enough time in the day. All right, but let's go back to LFOs. I want to assign to this. So I'm going to just drag this to the tune button and simply just drop it. And let's hear how it sounds. So you can actually see it working. You can see the little tune button panning. I don't know if I can zoom in. No, I can't. It still sounds kind of robotic. So I'm actually going to bring this down a little bit. By doing that, it actually adds a little human effect to it. Kind of true. And you also control how much, modulation you want actually into the sample. So I'm actually going to bring this down to like 0.8. Still kind of robotic. Let's bring the tune back up to 0.